Vermont is famous for more than its Green Mountain dairy farms. Artists thrive here, and for the 18th year, the artists of southern Vermont's Rock River open their homes, studios, and gardens for a popular tour. Self-guided visitors explore roads deep in the woods to find the 12 nationally known artists featured on this year's map. My first stop is the South Newfane studio of Ellen Darrow, who displays her stoneware and collages. The setting is idyllic, acres of gardens that grow dozens of varieties of daylilies. And it's not every artist's studio that lets tourists pick their own blueberries off the bushes. Just up the road from Ellen Darrow is Richard Foy, a master of raku pottery with its luminous glazes. I am a sculptor myself, and I used to enjoy doing raku, so I'm looking forward to lifelong Vermonter Richard demonstrating how he creates his art using such local materials as moose dung, straw, and pine shavings.
That much stuff in it. It's hard to believe how much goes in there when you're trying to get it out. But that came out of 1600 degrees.
Getting everything to fit properly.
Inside. That's the classic raku.
I majored in philosophy in college, and my senior year, my roommate at UVM was a pre-med, and he started making pottery. Got very excited about it, so I had to go to the pot shop with him, and I was hooked the first night I tried it.
Onward through the forest to the custom furniture workshop of Dan DeWall. It's announced by a robustly anti-war sign, not untypical of sentiment in this very liberal-minded state. Dan's log cabin, smelling richly of sawdust and shavings, displays some of his cabinetry and furniture made from New England wood. Like most of the art on the tour, of course it's for sale. Making a different use of wood for winter heat is the classic Vermont farmhouse of Deidre Shearer in nearby Williamsville. A pioneer in working in thread and fabric, she is largely focused on the faces of wise women in their sunset years. One result has been an array of awards and commissions from hospices and organizations that champion seniors. Bruce Marshall lives and works near a covered bridge in Williamsville. He has branched out from paintings and whimsical mixed media to fanciful creations made from local driftwood and found objects.
I did some things because I was doing something about the lady there, she's a tall lady. I've been doing the driftwood probably about a year and a half at the most. I like to do the driftwood with combined with found objects and particularly rusty metal. I like the contrast, so that's what I've been working on. And sometimes a piece comes from seeing how the wood fits together, and sometimes it comes from a piece of metal that inspires an idea, and then the piece kind of develops around that piece of metal. So it's fun to do.
So is there any shortage of driftwood for Vermont artists?
If you're willing to walk in far enough, there's no shortage, yeah. So yeah, there's plenty there. I'm getting too old to go get it.
Custom ironworker Rich Gillis, a sort of super blacksmith originally from Philadelphia, built his home and shop himself. Gillis calls his technique mystic metallurgy. Tourists can watch him curve iron into everything from railings and gates to an Iron Age warrior helmet, and even one of Vermont's beautiful great blue herons. I like this set of candlesticks so much that I buy them from Rich in a transaction that makes two artists happy.
Okay.
On a remote hilltop above Newfane, Kim Hartman Costello has found a retreat on a dirt road where nature inspires her to make prints characterized by the bright colors of the surrounding flowers. When not creating art, she can enjoy summer breezes, watch the chickens grow in their spacious coops, and commune with Callie, the calico cat. A New England house and garden worthy of a magazine are home to Roger Sandys, a prolific painter, and Mary Welch, a creator of collages. The house is a wall-to-wall gallery of their work, lived with in every room. Roger says his paintings incorporate images that are symbols of life and fertility. He employs elements of modern art and folk art and wants the eye to linger until it discovers the layers of meaning. Mary's collages depict houses, rooms, and their contents. By contrast, Leonard Rag says, "I hate color." His dramatic black and white paintings, made with India ink on synthetic paper, are products of a demanding process that he explains in his studio.
When it's wet, it doesn't get wet, which is nice because if you ever work on paper and you're working large, the paper does this if it gets wet. This is not how I do every picture, but I'm just trying to show the possibilities of what this medium can do. But for me, it's just I want to create a history, a visual history of a painting.
Also on the tour were pottery maker Matt Tell and photographer Christine Trebert. Her mystical photo of the Parish Hill Bridge is a final example of the inspiration Vermont provides the Rock River artists.